My goodness, Cersei. Yes, are you happy now? You happy now? You want to come in? All right. Hello. I've recently gotten back into making videos. Partly, there's a little bit of a story. So a couple weeks ago, I think like 3 weeks ago, at the beginning of April, I was to start at a teaching position in Japan. I had it all worked out. I had been working on it for a month. I got my visa, I got my prescription pass, I was ready to go. And then just a couple of days before I was supposed to depart, it all kind of fell apart. I am not taking that job, and I was really, really disappointed. But for that trip, my cousins, my lovely cousins, had gotten me a camera in order to document my trip around Japan. But of course, I'm not going to be able to use it for that yet. And so I started making videos instead. Just for those who are curious, I am still planning on going to Japan. It's been my dream to go to Japan for a really long time, probably since I was a teenager. And so I am still going to go. I just don't know exactly how I'm going to do that, whether or not I'm going to be looking for a job, or right now I'm actually applying to language schools. And so we're gonna kind of see how the language school thing plays out. And if it does, then I'll be going probably sometime in October. So fingers crossed that that happens. But in the meantime, I am going to be, because I left my job. So because I left my, regular job in order to go to Japan, I decided I am going to use this time between now and October to do a lot of art stuff, to reinvigorate, breathe new life into the YouTube channel, and just kind of focus on the art career side for a couple of months. Anyways, so I actually filmed this intro a couple of times. I am done with the piece now, and my original intro that I had filmed, it's just not really relevant anymore, so I'm filming it again, and I hope that it makes sense. So the piece that I'm going to be making in this video is actually a sequel piece to this guy. This is an antique coffee maker. An antique coffee maker. This is an antique coffee maker that has some orange honeysuckle, which is a plant native to the Northwest that's sort of growing and crawling around it. It's a little bit of a take on industry and the natural world, but most of all, it's just kind of pretty and I liked making it. Art doesn't have to be meaningful. Art doesn't have to have some profound story attached to it. Sometimes you can just make it because it's pretty and because it brings you comfort and it brings you joy. So that's the plan for today. I'm going to play some of the clips, of the process of creating it, and then I'm going to reveal the final piece at the end of the video. So stick around to find out what it looks like, or don't. I mean, I don't know your life. You can just skip ahead if you would prefer. Okay? We are finally ready to start inking this baby. So I'm going to show you my tools. So I'm going to use a nib holder and a nib. I'm going to use the Deleter Matte Black. I don't think you can see any of these things. That's okay. I have a whole bunch of other nibs too. Let's pour them out. Here are all my other nibs. This is the one that just came with the nib holder. It's not very good. I don't like that. Let's get, no. Another pro tip is start with the areas that you don't care about as much so that you can use them as sort of practice for when you actually go to do the important parts of the drawing. You will have your perfected technique. I think I am going to start with some of the leaves. So a lot of this piece I actually did complete off camera because I didn't realize quite how slow I am. I'm actually like a very, very slow artist, but I did finish it. So here we go, without further ado. Here is the final piece. Hopefully it's showing up okay on the camera, I don't really know. But here it is, yay! Here is, of course, we have the coffee grinder, and we have a plant called a bearberry that is growing around it. It's coming out, the drawer is open. I didn't finish the drawer. I didn't finish it. Just look at it. It's just empty. Here's the almost finished piece. I will probably finish it off camera because I'm done. I need to get to it. Anyways, it has bearberries, a plant called bearberries, crawling all around it. It is coming out of the drawer that is unfinished. It's coming up behind the plant, and then we have two big, you know, sort of floral leaves right up here, little bundles, and then we have two other sort of floral bundles off to the side that is sort of there to balance the piece from the big crank on the other side. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you like it, and I hope you enjoyed the process. I'm probably going to be making a few more of these videos. This is just the first of many. And if you want the full making of a video, I have a lot more footage, all of which I'm going to make another video that I'm going to post to Patreon. So if you like this and you want more, and you know me and you like my stuff, consider signing up for the Patreon. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye. Hey y'all, thank you so much for watching. Prints are now available on the website. URL is on the screen, but I will also put it in the description. You can also find me at anna.neshaba on Instagram, and of course, if you are interested in more art content, give a like or subscribe or tell me what you think in the comment section below. What does your art process look like? What do you do to be inspired? I would love to hear from you. Thank you again for watching, and have a good day. Bye.